Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Caught on Cam, and today's video will be looking at some very brave animals and unlikely friendships. We have a real witch caught on camera, the potential home of Bigfoot, and a headless apparition caught on camera. Let's get into the stories. The Baddest Wolf. Nepal, our first video, really caught me off guard. A man was walking his dog in the woods when his dog stopped and started growling at something crouched and hiding in the grass. The dog starts barking at the creature. The man seems to notice and pulled out a cell phone to record the encounter. As soon as the owner started recording, his dog went to investigate what was hiding, and when he did, a huge black creature charged the much smaller dog, and you can tell that this wolf just wanted the dollar to go away. He wasn't planning on hurting him at wolf, that they could have easily chased down that dog. I think this is insane. Let me know what you guys think. The Hand. Our next clip was captured by Hunter. A creepy hand can be seen come into focus, and almost instantly you can tell that it doesn't belong to a human. The weird creases on the fingers, and if you look closely, the fingers are slender and have long nails. When the trail cam video is slowed down, you can also see some thick hair. The hand looks like it could belong to a huge man or some type of creature. People that have seen the video speculate that this is the hand of Bigfoot. What do you guys think this could be? Go to the rescue. This amazing camera capture happened on a small farm when a falcon swooped into the pen and grabbed an oblivious chicken as the feathers fly and the chicken tries to get away. A rooster makes an attempt at breaking the two birds apart to no avail. But have no fear. Here comes Mr. Goat to the rescue. Mr. Goat flies in there and tries to use his head to break the chicken loose from the falcon. But the falcon is relentless and probably pretty stunned that the chicken is putting up such a good fight. After one more good ahead, but from the goat and the hawk realizing it's 2-on-1, he releases the chicken and flies off. You can see the chicken scurry off to the hen house and the goat gets up, probably feeling pretty proud of himself. Unlikely friends. In the light of day, it's a fact that big cats are always on the lookout for prey unless they only act like enemies for the camera. Either way, check these two out after the hard day's work of acting is finished. The trail cam video shows a cougar and a deer walking together calmly in the woods rather than running or chasing one another. The deer is actually following the cat. Incredible. I'd love to know if you guys have seen anything like this. And on another note, this submission said that this was a bobcat, but to me it looks like a cougar mountain lion. The tail seems much thicker than a bobcat. That's anyhow, I'd love to know your thoughts on the video and the actual cat in the video. And either way, it looks like the joke's on us. Unidentifed Creatuer. Our next video shows footage that was taken of a crazy looking creature wading in some water, heading towards the woods, seemingly posing for the camera. This image has been floating around for some time. Cryptozoologists and other experts have not been able to identify this creature. I'd love for you guys to take a crack at it. Is it a person dressed in a costume or a terrifying river monster? My first instinct, I was reminded of the book Where the Wild Things Are. And if this picture is real, it makes me wonder if there's something special about cryptids and other unknown creatures. It seems that every time one is captured on camera, the pictures are blurry and or the video is too grainy to get a good look at it. I'm not suggesting they're fake, but our technology these days is very powerful. Could there be some type of force field or scrambling power that these creatures possess? I'd love to know your thoughts on this theory and what this creature is. Apex predators. This video shows a pack of wolves trying to push a massive brown bear off a scavenge kill. Now 1-on-1 or 2-on-1, these wolves would be no match for a bear this size. But with the strength in numbers, they are putting some pressure on the bear and pushing him closer to the retention pond. The bear even takes a swipe, but you can tell there's no malice behind it. The bear seems to be very calm under duress. Eventually, the wolves push the bear away from the rotting carcass and enjoy a free meal. Deer vs. Falcon. Here we have another video displaying animal bravery. We all know deer and normally very docile animals, but all hell broke loose when this deer saw a falcon dive bomb an unsuspecting rabbit. The deer came sprinting out of the edge of the woods and springs into action, trying to separate the two animals. After a brief scuffle ensues, the falcon flew away with an empty stomach, and the rabbit scurried off without even a thank you. Bigfoot's home. By now, we've all seen plenty of footage of Bigfoot, but this gentleman took it a step further. He went on a search for Bigfoot home. He claims he found a strange structure built deep in the woods and decided to set up a trail cam right in front of it. And as you can see, as nightfall came, a shadowy figure appeared behind the structure. And while the night pictures weren't clear, the daylight pics were, and they showed a giant ape-like creature covered with dark matted hair. The man said he had to have been 8 or 9 feet tall, and he also noted a very distinct smell around this habitat. I wonder what the smell could be. And do we think this is real? Or is this just another hoax? The Witch. This next video is absolutely terrifying. News reports that this was filmed somewhere between Qatar and Saudi Arabia by Saudi policemen. The story goes that they were on patrol in a squad car when they noticed a woman on a dark road steadily walking towards them. She was dressed in all white with black hair, hunched over and using a walking stick to get her along. You can hear the men conversing. Then she eventually starts running towards the car, and they are screaming and putting it in reverse. She eventually stops her persona, veers off into the dark, but the officers position and shine the lights on her, flashing the matter. Lot of us. She's turned away from but whips around and goes back after them, and you hear them all screaming. Oh, honestly, I have my suspicions about whether this video is real or fake, but at the end of the day, no matter what, it scared the crap out of me. The Headless Studen. This video takes us to Iraq, where some kids are doing some urban exploring and an abandoned school. They hadn't seen much outside of what you'd expect to find in an abandoned building. But then one of the boys speaking Arabic mentions that his phone that had been fully charged when they walked into the building was now nearing 0%, and he suddenly didn't feel well. His friends probably told him to suck it up and keep moving. And when they do, the cameraman nonchalantly pans around an empty classroom, and you can hear a call to prayer from a local mosque in the background, and they caught this unbelievable footage. The boys couldn't see the headless figure but their naked eyes, and as you can tell, had no reactions. It was only after they watched the footage back that they noticed the headless apparition walking towards them. Talk about freaky, what would you guys have done? So that's it. Please like, share, and comment with your thoughts below if you liked this video. Remember to subscribe to see our next video. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.